Let me back up a second so you can hear me talk. So I was just driving. I just cleaned the engine bay of the truck. And suddenly there was oil everywhere. So I was like, what the hell? So I went and I looked, and the oil dipstick popped out. And started pissing oil everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen a truck do that, but now there's oil all over the engine bay, but I pushed it back, and now there's not oil coming out. But I think it's because there's just a lot of blow-by in the engine. With further investigation, it turns out that the truck does have a fair amount of blow-by, like not like a crazy amount, but like pretty average for a 6.5 with 300,000 miles on it. It's not like over the top, but it's got blow-by for sure. But the other day it was like a crazy amount, like enough where it pushed the dipstick out and it was puking oil out of it. And I went to take off the oil cap and the cap like popped off, and that is not normal. Like that is not that's not how it should be. But it turns out that when I cleaned the engine bay the other day, there's this weird like crankcase ventilation tube that for some reason from the factory literally goes back into the intake of the truck. The other day I tried to move it so that it was hidden under the filter so that it wasn't quite as noticeable. And in turn, me doing that, it ended up wrapping around the battery a little bit, which crimped it off, and it actually like closed the tube, and all of that pressure was built up in the system. So that's why it was coming out of the dipstick tube and the cap. So I ended up straightening it, and all of it went away and it went completely back to normal. So that was my fault yesterday that it did that. We do, however, still have to deal with the issue of the truck is not charging properly. We are on our way to the auto parts store right now, and it's just slowly getting lower. I got a feeling I'm gonna be buying like 2 batteries and a new alternator wire, and then, I don't know, hopefully she'll be fixed. I'm really nervous to start this thing. I'm not worried about it starting, but I'm really worried about that voltage meter because I don't know, my luck, dude. Every time I fix stuff, it doesn't fully fix it. The alternator's brand new, both batteries are brand new, all the terminals are cleaned, and the alternator wire is brand new. So, here goes. Look at that. She's up there at 14. It's like right under 14, but that's not unhealthy. Like, that's where it should be. So I'm happy with that. Oh, well, that was weird. No! No, something's wrong. Something is not right. Okay, but see, now it's up to 14 again. What the hell? I don't know, maybe it's just working a bug out of the system, but now it's good again. No, dude, why does it do that when I start the truck? What is it, guys? You guys got any tips? Something's off. Battery's brand new. Maybe Napa just sold me a crappy alternator. They're pretty known for selling me some junk stuff. We're getting ready to do a quick wash on the engine bay just because of the incident last night that I created. And I accidentally, when I was switching over the batteries, I touched that and it grounded and it put a little hole in that, like, I think that's another crankcase breather style tube thing. So, waiting for some JB Weld to dry on that. And then while we're waiting on that, these OBS bumpers, when you take off the trim, which mine came with the trim already off it, but I like them better without the trim. When you take it off, there's all these little holes, which are like lips where the clips went in, and it doesn't really look that good. So everybody else on the internet, they buy this stuff, and you can get it at, I think I got it at Advanced Auto. I got it at AutoZone. And then it's got 3M tape on one side, and it's bendable how you like. And you pretty much stick it all the way around, and it just looks really smooth and really clean, and it covers all your holes. Obviously, I don't want chrome, so I'm about to lay it out, throw some gloss black paint on it. So there's it going on halfway, covering all the holes. And like I said, we're gonna throw some black on it. It should blend right in. Time to throw some paint on it. All blacked out. Looks pretty damn good in my opinion. We still do have the 2 license plate holes. Actually, I think there's 4. I might just fill those with like a Bondo, sand them down, and paint over those 2 so they disappear, but all of those trim holes were an eyesore to me, so